Dr. Ala al-Najjar is used to seeing the horrors of war in Gaza. She's an emergency room doctor in Khan Yunis. But the charred bodies that arrived at her hospital on Friday were of her own children. She'd left them at home just hours earlier to go to work. 9 of her 10 children were killed in an Israeli airstrike. One son and her husband cling to life, according to Nasser Hospital. Her brother-in-law describes the moment she found out. One of the civil defence workers was handing me one of the bodies, he says. She was standing next to me and recognised it. She said, "This is Raval, give her to me." Her instinct as a mother, as if her daughter was still alive, she asked to hold her in her arms. Rescuers searched the smoking debris of the house to recover 7 of the 9 bodies and say the children were aged from 7 months to 12 years. Family says the 10 children were at home when Dr. Najjar's husband Hamdi dropped her off at work, then went to find food for them all. When he returned, he saw an Israeli missile strike hit his home, they say, which failed to detonate. He rushed inside to rescue his children and was injured when a second strike hit. Hospital staff say despite the unimaginable loss, Dr. Najjar continues to work, while also checking on her husband and her 11-year-old son Adam. Her brother-in-law says she's now caught between the dead, her only surviving child, and her husband, who is between life and death. May God grant her patience and grant us patience too. The Israeli military says its aircraft had, quote, struck a number of suspects who were identified operating from a structure adjacent to IDF troops in the area of Khan Yunis. It said it was reviewing the claim civilians had been killed. 9 members of one family gone in an instant. As it has been since day one of this war, children bear the brunt of the never-ending violence.